Angus what?
Who back? We back.
We're back again.
Is that too loud? Sorry.
I don't know. So, Trump.
Oh, unstumpable. Unstumpable Trump.
After after faulting a little bit on Saturday,
Winning, but not by much.
winning by not by much,
He's back to stumping
he's back
everyone.
to his stumping ways.
He won Mississippi, Michigan, and Hawaii, correct?
Yes, and also got 17 delegates in Idaho.
Ooh, that's a good amount. How many delegates are there in Idaho?
I think Cruz won and he got like 25.
Oh, Trump's not too far behind then. That's only 8.
And he won the 3 other states.
Oh, man. Trump's unstumpable. Trump's going to make America great again.
He did great in Mississippi, actually.
Trump?
He had like 50% of the vote.
Did he really?
Or close to it.
I know we had, I think like Deer Park, Michigan, which is like 40% Muslim American, voted really well for him. Which is, people like, that's people like. I was actually watching Channel 4 News this morning, the Today Show. And it had like 2 political analysis. They're like, people have to recount Trump because they're like people coming out of the woodwork that we didn't even know cared about anything about politics.
Yeah, he's setting he's helping set record numbers of voter turnout.
They're like everything people knew about Trump is now gone because everything is coming to just anew. And I'm like, oh my God, this is a revolution.
Yeah,
and it's televised.
Yeah, people are saying that like Bernie started a movement and he's getting all the young people, but Trump is literally getting record turnout
without begging for donations and phone banking
or face banking, which is apparently a thing.
Was that to show up at your door?
I don't know.
If someone showed up at my door like, have you heard about Bernie Sanders? I'm like, I didn't even get Jehovah's Witnesses at my house. What are you doing at my home?
You live in an apartment. So
I was like, if my door might let a Jehovah's Witness or a Bernie Sanders supporter up to hassle me,
any political supporter,
I'm just up there. Then a Trump, I'd be like, okay,
yeah,
but like you got a hat on you, I'll buy it.
But yeah, now I think he's up by 115-ish or so delegates. Whoa. And that's with a lot of the more liberal Republican states coming up, like the Northeast and the West. And so Trump's got it. What are you looking at?
I'm actually on the Donald subreddit.
Uh-huh.
And right now, don't forget, Trump didn't win Michigan and Hawaii because polls were off. He won because a buttload of people in the sub continued to do nothing.
Oh, because that's no, that's a knock against the Bernie people because they're saying, oh, right,
we did something that
no, there was the whole that Bernie was projected to lose Michigan by over 23 points, and after he won, it's like the biggest kind of upset in terms of like polling error to the results. But Michigan has a law that you can only poll through landlines. So that means most people who have landlines are older people, and Bernie's main demographic is younger people. Yeah. And so nobody's calling up a 19-year-old's landline being like, are you voting for Bernie?
If they did call my landline, I wouldn't pick up.
I don't have a landline. Even my mom was like, we don't need a landline anymore.
Well, my mom still has one for some reason, but if they call, I don't pick up the phone from my family half the time.
The only call we ever got was solicitors. And
Bobby's watching, by the way.
Cool. What's it? Yeah, even though my house number, that's all.
Yeah, go ahead and read that message.
That's the only calls we ever got with solicitors, but now that's all I get on my cell phone too. And it's gone.
I'll just tap the screen.
Okay. Nope, it's gone. Whatever.
Just give me.
But yeah. So their polling methods was already kind of
flawed.
Yeah, flawed. And well, I mean, not that they could have done anything about it. Apparently, there's a law against it, like to do anything other than landline polling.
It's kind of weird, but I guess it makes sense. I'm sure that there's a reason for it. We just aren't aware.
Yeah. But so Bernie's win, which was only by like 1.5%, maybe 2%. So he only got like 2 or 3 more delegates than Hillary. Whereas Trump stumped everybody in every state except for Idaho, where he still came in a relatively close second, in a state where he wasn't even projected to win. I
think we can safely say that Trump is unstumpable, and that anything people think they knew about him is being thrown out the window because the man is a walking legend.
What's weird is everybody assumes, like, everybody hates him, but everybody assumes he's just going up there saying that he's going to ban everybody from coming into the country and he's going to start wars. People don't realize that he has actual positions.
Yeah, and they don't realize that the wall is a good idea. Like, I keep saying that, but
is a wall necessary?
Yes.
It absolutely isn't necessary. I don't think so, but I think there should be stricter border control, and whether that's...
The wall will make that a lot easier.
I was about to say whether...
With a big, beautiful...
Whether that's enforced through a wall or actual, like...
With a big, beautiful,
people
huge door in it, as he said.
Huge.
Huge.
Yeah, no, but other than that, like, he has actual political positions that align with what a lot of people, like, with what Republicans like and what Democrats like.
Yeah, it's not... He's more, like, centrist than any Republican. Like,
he's a moderate.
Yeah.
He literally could have ran in either party, and he'd be considered a moderate of both.
I think the fact that he's running as a Republican it's gonna like shift the tone of, like, the Republican Party in the future, implying, like, he can inspire enough people who are, like, more like moderate people to run as a Republican as opposed to Democrat.
See, I don't know if he's really going to set that precedent, because the reason he was able to was because people already knew who he was. Like,
that's true.
He used his fame and celebrity to get a lot of notice for himself.
That's true. Yeah, not everybody has that.
Yeah, like if Marco Rubio stood for the same things, they'd be like, "You're not a Republican, dude." Nope. Mr. Rubio.
Nope, little Rubio doesn't have any feet to stand on.
Yeah. But yeah, Trump is unstoppable. Bernie's not dead in the water yet.
Not yet. Give it a couple of weeks.
It's weird because Hillary still has control over a lot of the states, and so she still has a better chance of winning, but all of a sudden Hillary supporters are worried because he won one state.
No, it is. Hillary has something Bernie doesn't have, a history in, like Bernie Sanders has been doing this, been a senator for God knows how long. He's been a senator forever, since he was like 20-something. Mm-hmm. But, like, Hillary Clinton has, like, clout, which is something Bernie Sanders doesn't have. Bernie Sanders just literally popped up as an old man who was yelling about things for the past 40 years. And while Hillary Clinton had a husband who was president, who was a well-liked president.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like an absolutely despised president.
Who was well-liked up until the scandal.
Even then, it wasn't like... people disliked that thing that happened, but it wasn't like...
But even that, like, it that happened, and then afterwards, people still like Bill Clinton.
Exactly.
People like Bill Clinton more than they like Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, and that helps her a lot. And then she has this cloud of, like, being, like, a very, like, professional person who knows a lot of professional people in a professional industry. So she has a lot of, like...
It's the same thing as, like, Trump, where he didn't have the political clout, but he had, like... People knew who he was.
Yeah,
people
really
knew
helped.
about him.
Yeah.
Like, compare Trump to Rubio. Nobody knows Rubio. People know Trump, even though a lot of people see him as a joke or just a moron.
Trump or Rubio?
Trump.
But say Rubio is a joke and a moron.
And then Hillary and Bernie. Nobody knew who Bernie was, but people still knew. Even if they disliked her, just like people dislike Trump, she's still more a recognizable name. But as for that, I guess time for another break.
Yeah, we should probably go to another break.
I don't see why not. But I guess in the meantime, we should probably load a song.
Yes, we should. And I guess while this is loading, we can I'll bring up the fact that Louisiana, the Louisiana State GOP, stole 5 delegates from Trump and gave them to Rubio, because little Rubio can't win on his own, so he needs help of the grand old party to give him votes.
How many steal delegates?
They just, like, took them. They just, like, the GOP in Louisiana, Trump had 5 extra ones, and they just gave them to Rubio.
That's weird. I'm not really sure how that would, like, work, but
I mean,
then again, I don't know how anything works.
It says it showed Trump getting 41.4% of the thing. Cruz 37.8%, and Rubio coming nowhere with 11.2%. In the 6 congressional districts, Trump won 5 of them and Cruz 1. This should have meant Trump getting 11 district delegates and Cruz 7. However, the Louisiana State GOP decided to arbitrarily and falsely award Rubio with a delegate in each of the districts Trump won, when Rubio only got 11% of the vote to Trump's 40% plus.
Well, I mean, it's no surprise that the Republican, like the GOP, is against Trump.
Yeah.
So hopefully they actually back him.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to back him as their nomination, even if he wins all the delegates. It's
Really?
not like no, they don't have to.
Oh, no.
They could easily just be like, no, we're gonna go with Cruz.
Yeah. Oh, God. That'd be literally doom for the Republican Party.
Well, I got a song loaded.
Let's go to the song then.
Okay.
Let's let Trump be unstoppable and let's go to a